Okay, the barbell row. I'm going to show you guys two different ways to do a barbell row. There's about 50 different ways, but these are the two most useful. The barbell row builds the muscles in your upper back, also your lower back, your glutes, and your hamstrings, because essentially you're maintaining one position in kind of a deadlift position while your arms row a bar to about your sternum or your upper abdominal level, touching the bar here and back down again. You see a lot of different barbell rows. The barbell row can be used to strengthen your deadlift big time if you want to get stronger at that. It can build a really solid back, lots of thickness in the upper back. And it can work your traps as well, depending on how you do it. So the first method is a barbell row from the floor. You could also call this a Pendlay row, named after Glenn Pendlay, Olympic lifting coach. But it's a barbell row from the floor. And you're basically going to assume the start of a deadlift position, but the bar will be actually a few inches away from your shins. You grab the bar with an overhand grip, and what you're going to do is start by pushing your feet through the floor, so it's like you're doing a quarter deadlift, and then your arms kick in and you pull the bar to your upper abdominals and back down. Now what I just showed you is very controlled and strict. You can do it that way, but the way I like to teach is an explosive lift that really works your whole body. So it's going to look like this. So I initiate by pushing my feet through the floor. My arms are straight for the first 6 inches or so. And then what I do is I start to pull. And when it gets really heavy, I do working sets with 365 or more. What's going to happen is you're going to end up doing a little dip, which I showed you. And the most important thing is that you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Use those rhomboids, trapezius, those lats, traps to squeeze. And that's the Pendlay row. The other version, the other version will be from the knees. So it's the exact same thing, but now you're lifting from about knee height. Again, perfectly flat back, okay? No rounding of the lumbar spine. That's a strict version. That one's got a little bit of body English. With that version, you're more upright. So you're using more of your trapezius, more of a shrug. How do you know which one to use? If you're performing deadlifts, if you find that you struggle to even get the weight off the floor on a 100% effort deadlift, then you would use the Pendlay row, because you're developing strength from the floor with every rep, and it helps tremendously. If you're struggling at lockout, say you get to a tough deadlift set, you get to here and you just can't lock it out, that rowing from the knees will strengthen that position. But for the everyday person working out at home, you can switch back and forth and use either one. And that's the barbell row.